The name of this community says a lot. Caritas is Latin for loving kindness, the kind of love that seeks only the good of the other and of the world in general. That's just what residents and staff try to accomplish here every day.
Today's a really exciting day, not just for Portland and the metro area, but as we make only the second award in the state of Oregon for the Green and Resilient Retrofit Program. HUD requires, for programs like this in this grant program, extensive resident engagement. Again, one of the first programs that stipulates there's going to be notices, information sharing, meetings on key milestones, relocation protections, and a right for residents to continue tenancy in their buildings as they're being upgraded and retrofitted. So the Federal Emergency Management Agency's National Risk Index noted Caritas Plaza is located in an area where social groups are susceptible to the adverse impacts of natural hazards. Catholic Charities of Oregon plans to undertake a deep retrofit of this property focused on reducing the property's greenhouse gas emissions and operating costs through energy efficiency measures and renewable energy generation. Additionally, this retrofit will focus on the use of building materials with lower embodied carbon and improving the quality of life of residents through both green and healthy housing measures and significant capital improvements. We know that supportive housing can solve homelessness for seniors and for folks with some of the most complex needs. And we've proven that time and time again in studies and in properties and projects just like this.
Today's amazing investment allows us to sustain and provide hope to the residents who live here that they will be able to continue to live here. In addition to the housing, we provide a secure place to live and an array of services that helps residents stay housed. Case management, access to health care, food pantry, community room, and many activities that support a healthy, happy life. Relationships can flourish here, and we're very happy for that.
This is a community like any other, where people have hopes and dreams, where they are working out a path for life, where they are recovering from hard knocks. But it's also a place where people laugh and joke and tell stories, the stuff that makes us human. I, for one, am grateful that our elected leaders see the value of a place like Caritas Plaza. Even better, this community will now stand out in environmental sustainability.
My life actually spent here. My dad used to work at SureFit Auto Parts and upholstery right up there on Union when it was Union Avenue. Like, this is the hood, this is the place. And I am so very thrilled that we will have this significant investment from HUD for the Green and Resilient Retrofit Program. It's hugely important to me and to the state, actually, that we invest in green opportunities, that we have that federal partner in HUD, and that we actually use any resources that we have available to us to create wonderful places for people to live. We appreciate also that seniors can age in place in a home that's really close to all of the things that they need. This has always been a wonderful neighborhood.
For every new unit that's produced, if we lose 2 units of already existing affordable housing, subsidized housing, or naturally occurring affordable housing, then we're worse off than before. And so properties like these, homes like these, preserving them, upgrading them, making them more efficient for the next 100 years is really the name of the game, and how the state, along with partners, is going to get out of the housing crisis.
I was able to move back here. I had a couple choices, but this was my preferable choice. This was an area I grew up in, I was familiar with. I when we first moved back to the States, I grew up as an Army brat, but when we moved back to the States, I ended up in Northeast Portland. And this was the family. This is where my great-grandparents started the store here, turn of the last century when they came here. Restore the community again instead of just empty lots. I mean, in empty lots, when we've got a housing crisis, it's about as much sense as veterinarians take care of chickens' teeth.